felt turned into calm. I liked the post and put my phone down. Then I turned to put the birthday hat on Tyler. Tyler, happy birthday. Under the candlelight, Tyler closed his eyes and pressed his hands together. My birthday wish is to always be with Mom. I grabbed my phone and captured the moment. At that instant, the thought of leaving grew into a certainty I could not ignore. All right, I promise you, I'll always be with you. That night, no one mentioned Matthew. It felt like this home had always belonged only to the two of us. After Tyler fell asleep, I pulled out the divorce agreement I had prepared from the drawer. The last trace of hesitation left me. At 2 a.m., Matthew finally came home. When he saw the cake on the table, regret crossed his eyes. Sorry, I forgot. I found it almost funny. Could he not see the messages I had sent him? Or was his affair so intoxicating that he could forget everything else? I turned to the last page of the divorce agreement and handed it to him. I forced myself to stay calm. You can sign this? Before I could finish, Matthew's phone rang. Quilla's slightly panicked voice came through. Mr. Grant, it looks like the power is out at my place. Can you come? I'm scared. Matthew jumped up with concern in his eyes. Wait, I'll be right there. After hanging up, he signed the papers without reading them. I stepped back and quietly watched him leave. I thought, Matthew, remember this forever. You chose to walk away from this home. The next day, I returned to the office to hand over my work. Matthew came to me with a neatly wrapped gift. It's Tyler's birthday present. I forgot to give it to him yesterday. I paused in surprise, then took the gift and opened it. It was a toy puppy. Tyler was terrified of dogs. When he was 5, Matthew had taken Tyler to an amusement park. He let go of Tyler's hand midway because he ran into a friend. Tyler got separated from him and got lost in the crowd. When we finally found him, he was crouched on the sidewalk. He was shaking with fear because there was a stray dog nearby. Since then, dogs had been his worst nightmare. And the very person who was responsible wanted to give him a toy puppy as a present. I could not tell whether my anger or disappointment was stronger. I set the box aside and said calmly, "Thank you." Matthew gave me a puzzled look. Then, he seemed to remember something. "There is a power outage at Quilla's place. I thought she could stay at our house. You don't have to work today. Pack your things and take Tyler out for a couple of days." His casual words hit me like a hammer. I stared at him in disbelief. "You mean you want to kick Tyler and me out for Quilla?" Matthew frowned. "Don't put it that way. It's just temporary. Since we agreed on a secret marriage, we have to avoid suspicion in front of our colleagues." I laughed. How ironic. Was she really just a colleague? Did he really just want to avoid suspicion? Or did he think Tyler and I were interfering with his love life? Did he think we should not be seen? I did not want to look at him anymore. I sat back at my desk and continued working. "I understand. I'll pack quickly and take Tyler away. I won't disturb you. Since we were leaving anyway, it made no difference if we left sooner rather than later." Matthew looked surprised at my quick agreement. He gently said, "I'll make it up to you both." I did not look up and remained silent. The hurt had already been doled out. No compensation could erase it. Back at home, I packed our things and made my way out with Tyler. When I opened the door, I ran into Matthew returning with Quilla. He was pushing her suitcase with one hand. He looked just like a reliable boyfriend. Our eyes met and I saw a flash of panic in his gaze. Quilla gasped in surprise and asked, "Ms. Langley, what are you doing at Mr. Grant's house?" The moment I heard her, I pulled Tyler behind me to block her view. They're relatives of mine. They're staying here for a while," Matthew said. He cut me off before I could finish. My grip on the suitcase tightened. Even though I had heard it before, every time he said things like that, it pierced my heart. I was about to speak, but Tyler beat me to it. "Hello, Mr. Grant." I turned to him in disbelief and only saw his teary eyes. "Mom, let's go." My throat closed up. I forced a faint smile and whispered, "Okay." As we brushed past, Matthew grabbed my arm. He stared at me, stunned. "What did Tyler just call me?" I smiled as I found it ironic. "Isn't this what you always wanted, Mr. Grant?" In the last 6 years of our secret marriage, he had never acknowledged that we were husband and wife, and he had never let Tyler call